Time to check out the international headlines with our Bruce Harrison at the News Center.
Today's focus: Russian President Vladimir Putin strengthens support for the Assad regime. The Pope wraps up his U.S. visit with a message to address child sex abuse, and parties backing Catalonia's independence from Spain win a landmark victory.
First of all, Bruce, Syria and the crisis the war there has created will be the focus of the UN General Assembly when it opens today. But more anticipation is building for another meeting in New York. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that's right, Daniel. U.S. President Barack Obama and Russian President Vladimir Putin will meet one-on-one on the sidelines of the assembly. Just yesterday, Putin reaffirmed his support of Syrian President Bashar Assad and said only Assad can bring stability to the region. Our Kwon Jang reports on Russia's intervention and Washington's concerns.
Putin told CBS news program 60 Minutes that Assad is the rightful legal leader of Syria and needs to be supported in his fight against terrorists.
There is no other way to settle the Syrian conflict other than by strengthening the existing legitimate government agencies.
Russia has deployed an estimated number of 1,700 troops and several warplanes to western Syria over the past several weeks. But Putin says they will not be involved in combat.
Russia will not take part in any field operations on the territory of Syria or in other states. At least, we do not plan it for now.
Despite Putin's words, there are concerns over the lack of coordination between Russia and US-led forces fighting the Islamic State.
It's too early to determine what the Russians are going to do in Syria. Of course, there is a need to make sure that there is no incidents, no accidents, and that there are mechanisms of deconflicting the increased military presence of Russia with the ongoing efforts of their coalition fighting ISIL.
France has also become directly involved in the Syrian conflict. President Hollande announced Sunday that French forces had carried out airstrikes on IS training camps in Syria.
This operation was along the lines of the decision I took on the 7th of September. That is, to protect our territory, to prevent terror attacks, to act in self-defense.
Presidents Obama and Putin are expected to try and come to some consensus on how to fight IS and tackle the Syrian crisis when they meet Monday. Kwon Jang, Arirang News.